Okay, so here's part B. This is the question from Jordan Ellenberg, and this one you have to listen pretty carefully because he's this is a pretty interesting question actually, but it's not quite as easy to understand as the one Joe Buller asked. Okay, you ready to listen carefully?
Mm-hmm. You've got a question for him.
Okay, so here's a question, and Steve denies this is a math question actually, so we're going to discuss also whether it's a math question or not. So here's a funny word. The word is oroboric. It comes from the Ouroboros, the snake that eats its own tail, for reasons that will become clear in a moment. What oroboric means is it refers to a word that describes itself. So for instance, here's one, polysyllabic. That word actually is polysyllabic, so it's an oroboric word. But a word that's...
Do you know what polysyllabic means?
No.
Do you know what syllables are?
Yeah.
What are they?
They're parts of words.
And do you know what the word poly means?
Many.
Many, yeah, so many syllables. So a polysyllabic word has many syllables. So the word polysyllabic
is a polysyllabic word.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Huh.
Okay.
Non-oroboric would be, let's say, unpronounceable. Because, look, I just pronounced it, right? So, evidently it is not self-descriptive. Like, it's not unpronounceable, even though that's the word.
Okay, so do you understand that? So he's talking about the word non-oroboric. So that would mean does not describe itself. So he uses the example of the word unpronounceable.
But you can pronounce that.
So what does that mean?
It's non-oroboric.
It doesn't describe itself. Okay, great.
Okay, so here's ready for the question now. The question is, the word non-oroboric, is it oroboric or not?
Okay, so there you go. So oroboric, or an oroboric word describes itself, like polysyllabic, because it has many syllables.
Yeah.
And non-oroboric words do not describe themselves, like unpronounceable. So where do we classify the word non-oroboric? Is the word non-oroboric oroboric or not oroboric?
Well, so this is sort of a logic problem.
Yeah. So why don't you draw out some cases? You don't have to. You can use O and NO instead of writing out oroboric and non-oroboric.
So we have two boxes. We have the oroboric and the non-oroboric.
I should check. I'm not a very good speller. Make sure oroboric begins with the letter O. Yeah. Sorry. Alright. You got your boxes.
So the word non-oroboric. But if it's oroboric, this means a word that doesn't refer to itself.
Right. Now, non-oroboric is a word that means it does not refer to itself. Okay. So like here we have the word non-oroboric. You know, you got to put it in one of the boxes.
But if it's oroboric, if it refers to itself, but then it's a word that doesn't refer to itself.
Okay.
So it does and doesn't refer to itself. So it means it's like there's actually it's more of a Venn diagram than boxes.
Okay.
So this is the oroboric and the non-oroboric. It actually goes here.
You think it goes in the middle?
Yeah.
Because it's both oroboric and non-oroboric?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because it loops. Because we can say it's oroboric, but then it refers, like we can say it's oroboric, but that refers to itself, which makes it non-oroboric. That's hard to write sideways.
That's alright. People know what you mean.
But then that makes it oroboric, so you get an infinite loop.
Huh. That's funny.
So wherever you stop, it's either oroboric or non-oroboric, but that means it's in the middle.
Huh. That's a really good and interesting answer to his question. It's too bad you weren't in the audience. You could have explained that. Cool. All right. Good job. All right, you ready for the next one?
Yep.